All right, I think everything's good to go. Let me just set up a station here real quick, and we're gonna start this. I had to uninstall Discord for a minute. It was literally driving me crazy. How is my volume? How's the volume? Can you guys hear everything fine? Oh my god. I don't know what the hell that is, but we're not doing that. Oh man, all right. I think everything's good to go. I think. Let me get my chat up. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing, man? Hey Rusty, Ubi, what's going on? Jin Jam, Kimmy, how you doing? Ah, my chat disappeared. Need to get my chat back up. There we go. Hey Black Gift, what's going on, man? Yeah, I had to uninstall it really quick. I didn't have the Discord. Oh, my mic is peaking. Test, 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 test. Let me lower that. Test, 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 test. There we go. I think it should be. Let me lower the gain. I had to freaking restart my whole computer. It was crazy. How does everything sound? Can you guys hear me all right? I tested it, but then I had to restart everything. And I'm like, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so let me just get this thing going. You're good? Good, thanks, I appreciate it. Just give me 1 second. So, let me lower that. Alright, we're good to go. Game of Thrones, season 8, the last episode. Just watched it. Yeah, man, Discord was driving me crazy. I had it closed, and it kept on beeping. And I'm like, what the hell, man? Whatever. So, anyone here watch? Hey, Hardcore, how you doing? Anyone here watch Game of Thrones? I just finished watching it, and you know what, man? This season has been hot garbage. The finale was hot trash. I thought last episode was gonna piss me off, but this is so. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. Like, I don't even know where to start, man. You know, this is how I'm gonna start. The writers should be held accountable in some type of way. The thing I found out this week, and when you guys hear what I'm gonna say, it's gonna be very upsetting. So here's the deal. I was like, why are they making short seasons? And I don't get it. Like HBO at Game of Thrones, they're doing great. Why would they shorten the seasons? So I found out they were shortening the seasons because it was the writers. It was the writers that decided to short the season. Yes. All right, Kingsword, we're on the same page. So I'm just saying the story about the writers. So my thing was the HBO gave the green light. HBO gave the green light to continue doing whatever they wanted to do. They were gonna give them whatever they wanted to do, and it was the writers' choice to kill the seasons. It was the writers' choice to make the seasons short, the last two seasons short. So what I found out is that these two writers, they actually got hired to do Star Wars, the new Star Wars movies for the Old Republic. So what they do, they said, fuck Game of Thrones, let's rush the shit out of this, and let's focus on Star Wars. That's what happened, and that's what happened. The writers half-assed it. They said, let's wrap this shit up. We have other shit to do, and they shitted on the cast, and they shitted on all their fans. That's what the writers did. No one had fulfillment the way it should have been. Normal people like me and you and people just on the internet had better theories than what these guys did. What was the point of the white horse? Remember, if you guys remember, I said last episode, what was the point of the white horse? Like, there was a white horse near the end when Arya was like, it's fucking bullshit, straight up trash. I don't know if you guys remember, I said the white horse better have some type of meaning, because there's no way there's gonna be a white horse out of all the fucking shit that just happened. That white horse is gonna be there for Arya. So people were coming up with theories like that was Bran, whatever, that the guy in the wheelchair, that was Bard, whatever his name is. I'm so pissed off. It was him that warded into the horse to her. Or some people were saying it was the god of death that was sending her a horse. And people were coming up with amazing theories. That they were even comparing it to one of the four horsemen, because supposedly death in the Bible rode a white horse. So they were saying that maybe Arya was gonna be the embodiment of death. No, it was nothing. It added up to nothing. It was nothing. There was nothing. They said, this is what the writers said. The writers said, we have to wrap it up. Everyone has to kind of like disappear. Fucking Jon Snow, and oh my god, what they did to Jon Snow. I mean, it just shows you don't be a fucking nice guy, because oh my god, I'm so pissed off. You invested all your time for this ending? Oh my god. Daenerys, alright, she went from like being evil the last episode to this episode. It was just like listen, Jon should have been listen. How is it that he has the right to the realm and he gets nothing? He gets shafted, he gets exiled. You've got to be kidding me. How the fuck are you gonna write that shit and say this is good? You can't. You know what? Like, HBO should strictly take some of their paycheck away, because yo, they robbed HBO. They robbed HBO. They robbed the cast, and they robbed the viewers. They're fucking thieves. Those writers are thieves. And just there's a petition actually, people, and I know it's not gonna happen, but there's a petition actually for people. People are signing a petition because they want season 8 remade by different writers, and there's over 1 million people that have signed. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be another petition that they don't want these two dudes to write the new Star Wars. Oh my god, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was a waste of time today. The writers are being dicks. The writers were just thinking about themselves. If people were smart, they'd freaking start subbing to HBO for they could get the message. That was complete. You don't take a show. The show's strength was its character development. That was the show's strength. Its character development. I think around season 5, that's when the books didn't. I think that's where the books finish, or season 4. Around 4 or 5, the books finish, and the writers had to write on their own. Whatever, you know. I mean, that's your fucking job, dude. You're a writer. You should be like loving this. You ran with someone else's work. You did a good job, and then the books finished, and you had to take over. As a writer, you should be like inspired. You should be thrilled, like something. But they had no inspiration. Season 7 and 8, no inspiration whatsoever. Bran becoming listen. I didn't have an issue if Bran was gonna be the king, but I wanted it to be in a conniving way, like he was the puppet master, like he played everything out to the way he wanted, and he kind of like made it sound like it, but it wasn't enough to be like, oh man, he's the real villain. Yeah, I signed this petition too. Oh, this is terrible, because what it does is it leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and no, I love the show from 1 to 6. 7 was it was alright, it had its moments. 8 was just, it was better that they never made season 8. It was better that they left it to our imagination, to be honest. Hey Jessica, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. I'm just here complaining about Game of Thrones, the last episode. It was a hot pile of mess. It was a waste of time. I'm more upset with the writers, how they kind of just copped out and just said, fuck it. We have another better gig, and we're just... The right thing would have been... The right thing... I don't like lazy people. There's 2 things I don't like. I don't like lazy people, and I don't like liars. It bothers me. It bothers me. I don't like slackers. I understand moments. If you work really hard, you know, you want to take a break, but I cannot take slackers, and I cannot take liars, and these dudes, they're both. Good for you don't watch Game of Thrones. It's a really good show, it really is. It's just this season, it's really like a slap in the face to the audience. And it's so funny because everyone kept on saying, oh, maybe there's something more that's gonna happen. Maybe something more is gonna happen. And there were other people like, you're giving these writers too much credit. Because people were coming up with more theories, and everyone was like, you're giving these writers too much credit. They're not doing that. And it's true. They basically just wrapped it up. Basically, Tyrion, the dwarf, he was a complete idiot this season. He was always the clever one. Always the clever one. He was not clever whatsoever in this season. This season, he just did blunder after blunder after blunder. My sister made a great point. Like, there's like, he always drinks. He was barely drinking in this season. Jon Snow was so useless. He was so useless. This was like the honorable dude. Like, and you thought he was going to be the one that takes out the Night King. You thought there was going to be a big battle between him and the Night King. He was useless. He was useless. Yeah, man. It was total disappointment on so many levels. The Dragon Queen, they built her up to be such a great character. This is character assassination at its finest. They built her so... Everyone loved this character, everyone. And in one episode, they screwed her up. In one episode, they completely screwed her up, making her like a freaking... a genocide. Like, she killed a whole city. Yeah, it is a big F you, man. And it just made no sense. She came to King's Landing to take over King's Landing. Oh, they messed her up bad. She came over to take over King's Landing and save the people. She went to King's Landing and killed the people. That she had a moment of madness. Listen. Listen. It made no sense. It made no sense. It made no sense. It made no sense. I don't know. It was so out of character. And people were like, oh, well, she's supposed to go mad. The thing is, okay, all right, so she's supposed to be crazy. But in this episode we just saw right now, she didn't sound crazy whatsoever. Oh. There was some foreshadowing in the last episode. I mean, yeah, what the, you know, like, come on. Like, come on. You know, Jon goes, there is no way in hell. There is no way in hell that Grey Worm accepted those terms. There is no way in hell Grey Worm accepted the terms of Jon Snow being exiled. No way. Nope. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. Jon gets screwed at the end. Oh. Dragon Queen dies. You know, how did this guy, how did they rally against Bronn or Bran? I don't even, the guy in the wheelchair, Bran. How did they rally, and how did they say this is the choice, this is the best choice? I thought Jon had the rights no matter what. Like, point blank, Jon has the rights to the throne. Like, why was that thrown out? Because he killed the queen? Was that the reason? I mean, I thought he was doing them a favor. Can anyone explain that to me? I'm just so fucking lost. You know, and someone said foreshadowing doesn't mean it's good writing. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. They should have had 2 seasons. One versus the Night King, one versus Cersei. It was a dumb reason to get exiled. Listen, no one, the majority didn't like her anyway. Like, come on. I don't get it. Nothing made sense. Nothing made sense. This season made no sense. The only sense it made was to the writers, for they can get the fuck out. Nothing made sense. The battle in Winterfell made no sense. How they sent all of the Dothrakis forward into, like, suicide. How they had the people placed in front of the wooden spears. Like, why would you send your people? Why wouldn't you have your people inside the castle? That's the whole point of a castle. They could have easily made 3 seasons. This could have gone 3 seasons to finish this. They had so much stuff that they could have developed better. And like I said, they rushed it and everything. They took 3 seasons worth of stuff and put it in 6 episodes. So you could only imagine. It was bad, man. It was really bad. It was frustrating to watch. The last 2 episodes, last episode was all fire. No problem, Kimmy, no problem. The last episode was all, like, they spent so much time just the dragon burning everything. Basically, wasting time. Wasting time. This episode, I'm not even sure what happened. Like, there was really not that much dialogue. I don't, and the dialogue was, I don't know. This episode was really, it was slow, it dragged. Your conclusions were really bad. You got a crappy ending. The ending, Jon Snow got exiled. Bran became the king. He's a prick too. I don't know, he just gives me a prick. I have no idea. Oh my god. The guy, what's this guy's name? Bronn? Bronn didn't do jack crap this season. The guy that had the bow and arrow that almost killed the dragon didn't do absolutely nothing. He showed up for like 10 minutes, threatened Jaime and Tyrion, and showed up at the end of this as one of, like, the people in the round table, and that was it. And I'm like, I like that character. They put him to shit too. It was bad. It was really bad. A really bad season. It was better off they never made it, to be honest. It was better off they left it for the imagination. I don't know. Yeah, it was a bad reason. I used to watch anime, the old anime. But yeah, I mean, I just had to get this off my chest, to be honest. It's just, you invest so much time, and then you see what transpires, what develops, and the outcome. The dragon took Daenerys, I think that's her name, Dany, away. The dragon was sad, and I mean, what happens after that? You know, like, he killed her in a way that was like, it was bad. Like, I knew he was gonna kill her, but it was so easy. I know the final episodes weren't. The episodes from 5, 6, 7, and 8 was from the writers, but what happened was the writers, the last 2 seasons, they called it. They wrapped it up. They're wrapping it up. They want to work on Star Wars. That's what happened. They wanted to work on Star Wars, and they wanted to wrap this up, and they gift wrapped it and said it was great, and they thought that we were gonna believe it. Yeah, that's the problem. It's the writers. The writers, they're gonna work on Star Wars. What? Talk shit about anime? I can't talk shit about anime. I know nothing of it. The only anime I used to watch was when I was a teenager. What was I saying? Yeah, no, the writers, like I said, the writers gave up on the season. Are all the rides dead? Where are the rides? This really wants me to buy. This really makes me want to buy the books, to be honest, because I need a better conclusion. Oh man, they could have, like, I read so much better theories from fans, and it's like the writers gave no effort. How's the upcoming movie spin-off series? I don't even know. The upcoming series, well, here's the thing. The upcoming series is supposed to take, I think, 100 years before these events. But the problem, I think, is that these guys left such a bad taste in people's mouths. I don't know how popular it's gonna be. And that's another thing is, man, these guys set up the next people that are gonna do Game of Thrones. They set them up bad when they should have been setting them up good. All rides from the Dragon Queen clan die. I mean, if you're talking about Game of Thrones, there's one dragon left. If it's something else, I don't know. There was one dragon left. I'm telling you, man, it was crazy. Oh, we got Phoenix in the house. What's going on, Phoenix? Mr. Hilarious. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's highly disappointing. They did such a great job on the earlier seasons, and the 7th season, like, you saw it was starting to drop off. The ending was purposely ruined. You're probably right. They probably did it on purpose. You're probably right. They probably did it on purpose, man. Hey, Kimmy, welcome back. I wouldn't. You know what? Maybe the writers were like, let's set up the next cast to freaking fail. I don't know, man. I think it's selfish. Yeah, Phoenix said it was bad, but he's messing around. I would say that that's not a bad theory. Maybe they set it up. Maybe they set it up to freaking set up the next guy. Honestly, like I said, the writers jerk. Even I saw videos. If you guys look up, yeah, he's trolling. if you see some videos, you look it up. There are videos of the cast members. They didn't say anything good about the last episode. They didn't say anything good about the season itself. Scooby-Doo is pretty good. I was gonna say the cast members, they didn't say anything good about the last season. Emily Clark, ooh, she was. Look up Emily Clark's reaction to the season. Hers are honest, and she just was like being sarcastic. Oh, it's gonna be so amazing, so amazing. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. This is really disappointing. Hey, the real MU guy, how you doing? No, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I really do, man. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. That's messed up. Hey, Game Maestro, how you doing, man? Oh, man. I don't know. Anime, I don't even remember. I don't even know what's an anime anymore. The last anime I saw was, I think, One Punch Man. One Punch Man, I think it was. So this is how you screw a franchise, man. It really is. Sorry, I can't remember the name of the tribe. They got wiped out in the battle a few episodes back. Are we talking about Game of Thrones? If we're talking about Game of Thrones, it's probably King's Landing. Yeah, they just freaking... They ripped everything apart. Yeah, they ruined it for a lot of people. I don't even know boo is. Phoenix is trolling, man. Don't sink into Phoenix. That's what he does. I mean, I used to watch Fist of the North Star, Akuma. Oh, no, not Akuma, Akira. Oof, this old Street Fighter 2 movie was pretty good. Ghost in a Shell, Vampire Hunter D. It's a lot of old stuff. I honestly haven't gotten into anime. I honestly wouldn't know. I think One Punch Man is the most recent thing that I know of. Some are just cringy though, but some are good. Yeah, man, I remember a little bit of Fist of the North Star. I think they made a couple video games of it too. I think I've had this conversation before, but one of my favorite Jap animations was Ninja Scroll. Got a lot of Jap animation fans. So who here in chat, did my camera stop moving? Hello? There we go. Stop moving for a real quick second. So who here watches Game of Thrones? There's like 2 people in here. What's JoJo? So what did you guys think? I mean, did anyone here watch the last episode? I'm kind of curious what people thought of it. If anyone saw the last episode. Last season in general. So what was your take? Me personally, they could have gone 2 more seasons. Easily. Easily gone 2 more seasons. Let me put I think there's a chill soundtrack here. I'll try it out. Yeah, that one goes. Game of Thrones is not as good as anime. Okay. Hey, Rizvan, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Look up Megalobox is one of the best animes I've seen in a long time. The ending was so-so, but glad they left it open-ended. But if you're leaving it open-ended, what does that mean? They're gonna continue? Do you see what I'm saying? From my understanding, they're gonna do a different Game of Thrones like 100 years back. Kimmy, that's you, man. Stop playing. That's my favorite kind. How do you know? There's no hating. There's no hating. I don't think there's any hating. You know, I was actually, yeah, I said that before. I'm actually contemplating of buying the books. Are we including that as anime? Cause yeah, sure we've all seen some. Guys are freaking crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna look. Hentai? I'm sorry, it's called hentai, right? Yeah, I'm debating. I'm not much of a reader, but I'm kind of curious on how the route the books went. I know that the books aren't finished, though, but I don't think I'll mind. I don't know, man. It is weird. It is weird. That's why Phoenix is into it, because it's weird. The best with book 2, okay, but they cost in 2 years too much. Are we talking about the books? They did the best with the books. Yeah. Do not look up hentai. Yeah, they're supposed to make a new series of Game of Thrones 100 years before everything took place, but like I said, this last season I really think it's gonna leave a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths, and I don't think people are gonna be so crazy. Oh, the TV show, they're not gonna be so crazy. Well, I was saying earlier on about the TV shows that the writers actually were the ones that decided to cut it short. HBO decided to they wanted to give them whatever resources they wanted to, but the writers decided to cut it short. The writers told HBO, no, we could do it in this amount of time. That's all that's needed. And they only cut it short because they got hired to do another project with Star Wars. So they basically crapped on Game of Thrones to move on to Star Wars, and a lot of people are upset about that. And I'm hoping a lot of people make a big fuss about them going onto Star Wars to write for Star Wars, because they did such a crappy job this last season. You know, the ideas were there, but it had to be fleshed. It had to be fleshed out better. You know, we needed more to it. It was too much of things just happening randomly. You know what I mean? And they would have given it time. They could have just said the story the way it should have been. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That's why I didn't understand, Razvan. I didn't understand. I was like, and I was saying earlier, I was like, I don't understand how a show that's so good, why they're shortening the seasons. I was like, did HBO says, listen, you only have a certain amount of time, or there's a budget? That's what I thought, but it made no sense because they were doing so well. But I did some research. I found out what's going on is that the two writers, they actually got hired to do the new 3 Star Wars movies, a new trilogy based on the Old Republic. No, the final episode was trash. The writers got a new job basically to write for Star Wars. So what they did was they basically said, you know what? we need to wrap up Game of Thrones for we can move on with our lives. What they should have done is told HBO we cannot commit to this anymore. We got another deal in place and we cannot fulfill our promise. That's what they should have done. They should have been men, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe I think a different way. I don't know if it would have cost them money or what, but right now their reputation's at line now. Now they're gonna have a hard time. I don't think they're gonna get a chance to write the Star Wars movie after all this happened. Because like I said, people wrote a petition that they want this season redone, and over 1 million people have signed that petition. Hey V, how you doing, man? Yes, totally mishandled V. And yes, you're right. The only reason they got the Star Wars was because of the Game of Thrones, which 4 seasons was from the book, you know what I'm saying? Which were the really good ones. Then 5 and 6 was them, and then it wasn't bad. It was okay. 7 was like, you could see 7 is like it was starting to get rushed. But it's such a slap in the face, man, because this is the show that it is making you. It was handled bad. You know, it's bad. It's bad for business. It's bad for business for them. They just really smudged their image. And V, you're right. It was totally mismanaged. I'm a little upset that HBO didn't catch on. It kind of makes me wonder how smart HBO is. Because listen, if I'm a businessman, I own HBO, and I know this is freaking making me money, and I know we could do more seasons, then why the hell are we only doing 6 or 7 seasons? I mean, 6 or 7 episodes in a season. If I'm the boss, I would have been like, no, you got like three more good seasons, 10 episodes, an hour each. Get it done. I don't know who the hell was the management of HBO, but someone dropped the ball on HBO as well. Everyone should freaking unsubscribe to HBO for being jerks. Star Wars is fucked up. Oh, Star Wars is fucked up. Oh my god, Star Wars is fucked up. I didn't even watch The Last Jedi. And I didn't watch The Last Jedi not because everyone said it was bad. I didn't watch The Last Jedi because I didn't like The Force Awakens, because I saw the direction that was going in. Oh, I'm getting frustrated. Yeah, well, that new trilogy, they want the new trilogy by the dudes that wrote Game of Thrones. Emily, yes. Emily Clark was really upset. Hey Molly, how are you? Emily Clark was the cast. I'm telling you, have a chance. Look up the reaction of the cast of Game of Thrones of this season. No one was satisfied. Everyone was upset. You know what? I didn't watch the last episode of The Big Bang Theory, and if they ended it well, I'm happy for them, because that's been a show that's been on for years, and all the episodes that I've seen were really funny. But I can't say I was a diehard fan of The Big Bang Theory. You know, it's just a shame because I gotta change this freaking music. What the hell? This is driving me crazy. Oh my god, what the hell am I listening to? Oof. Oh, driving me crazy. Guys, tell me something, please, next time. Who's Peter Dink? Oh, Peter, he's the, oh my god. He's Tyrion. Yes. They were all upset. They all tried to warn us. Crazy, man. I love the first 4 seasons. I was too full for the second. What are you talking about? Molly, how you been? Tyrion, yes, he was upset. They were all Emily Clark. I'm telling you, if you guys didn't know, there was an episode where someone left a Starbucks on the set, and it was actually recorded. It was actually in the episode. I'm telling you, that was Emily Clark that left that shit there. Hey Roxy, thanks man, I appreciate it. I'm telling you that it was her that left They were being sloppy. They were being so sloppy. You could see it. There was a scene where Jaime Lannister and his sister are holding each other before they die. He doesn't have his fake hand. He has both his hands. The cast members didn't care either. You had snow? Oh, where are you at that you had snow? Yeah, man, it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, man, look up a Starbucks cup in Game of Thrones. They left a Starbucks cup in the set this season. Endgame. You didn't like Endgame? Endgame was okay. When I first saw Endgame, I was like, I loved it, but now I think about it, it was okay. I didn't like the Hulk in Endgame. Oh, Doki Doki. We still gotta stream that again, buddy. I like Endgame. There was just I wasn't crazy about the Hulk though. Me and Phoenix, we streamed Doki Doki, and it was just an experience that I don't know. It was so weird. I thought Endgame. I don't think it could have done. The only thing I was upset about was the Hulk. To me, I was hoping the Hulk would Hulk out. You know, I'm not looking forward to watching the last episode. Oh God, don't even bother. You might be better off not watching the last episode. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wish I didn't see it. I think it made it worse. I agree with you with the Hulk. I wasn't crazy about the Hulk. I miss the Hulk that I loved was the Hulk from Ed Norton. That Hulk. That was the animalistic Hulk. Even the Hulk from the Avengers 1 movie. I feel like the Hulk keeps on getting underpowered as the movies go on. I didn't see him in Ragnarok, so I can't comment on that, but everything else, he's not like that monstrous, raging beast anymore. It's frustrating. Was it raining outside? Oof. One second, just check something real quick. There we go. Yeah, man. I mean, those were my thoughts of Game of Thrones. I think. You think the book's author liked the ending to the show? Nope. I think he knows what not to do. I wouldn't. If I was, no. There's no way he enjoyed it. There's no way he liked it. He has to finish his books now. Yeah, in the comics, the Hulk is the Hulk. The Hulk is one of the strongest characters, and it's like he gets dumbed. He's been getting dumbed down lately. And welcome to the stream, Princess Elsa. It was I don't think he is no, I wouldn't be happy. I don't think he's happy. Ed Norton Hulk and the Avengers 1 Hulk was great. Yes, he was great in Ragnarok. I didn't see that. He was basically beast mode from X-Men. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about the Hulk in the last Avengers. The Hulk was yummy or funny. I don't know. Maybe he's yummy to you. I don't know. I don't know if it meant yummy or funny and yummy. I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. I don't even know what to look forward to now. That Game of Thrones is yummy. Okay, so you meant yummy. Okay, got it. I don't even know what. So what's coming out, man? I don't even know. What do I have to look forward to? Really? That's so funny. I don't know. speechless. I don't even know what movies to wait for now. What TV shows? I know Kimmy was doing a review on the games. Games what? Like, if I'm not gonna play games. I'm actually gonna wrap. I mean, I don't know. What do you mean game? What's coming out in games? What's coming out in movies? Or if I'm gonna play a game? Or if it's, I was saying what movies are coming out. Games, I really don't pay attention because I already have like an agenda of what I'm gonna stream, which I'll be streaming tomorrow. Castlevania Collections at 9 o'clock. Let's see. He had a whole Mark Ruffalo thing going. Yes. The X-Men are not a part. They should be technically, but I don't think this X-Men movie will be. Megalore boxes are gone. It's the Rocky is on. Now check that out. No, Batwoman looks awful. Oh, Brightburn looks really good. I'm very interested in Brightburn. That's a movie that's like, it's basically an evil Superman. You know, a kid from another planet, lands on Earth. A kid from another planet lands on Earth, and the parents take care of the kid, like Superman. The only problem is the kid is evil. You can look forward to games, I guess. That's the only thing that, yeah, you're right. You're right, HLO. Brightburn actually looks really good, actually. I'm actually really interested in that. Yeah, Brightburn, man. You know what? Maybe I'll do a review this week. Not a review, an insight of Brightburn. I wouldn't mind doing that. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Mother Basement did a review of it. Wasn't crazy about the Superman movies, to be honest. To be totally honest, I wasn't too crazy about Superman. It was okay. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about Superman. I'm doing okay. I was actually ranting about Game of Thrones the last episode. It was just really not my cup of tea. I was complaining about the writers, how lazy they were, and how they just wrapped it up to call it a day so they can move on to their next project. And them doing that was really the writers really shitted on the community. They shitted on the cast members. They crapped on HBO, and I hope they get held accountable in some type of way, to be honest. The dragon didn't kill John. I don't know. At first I said it's probably because he's a Targaryen, but if he's a Targaryen, then he has the right to have the throne. Oh my god, it makes no sense. I don't know. I really can't answer that question. You're right, the dragon burnt the throne and did nothing to Jon, and no, there's a lot of people in here that haven't seen the show, to be honest. We're just bugging out. We're here talking about Game of Thrones, but we're talking about other stuff. Like my stuff of Game of Thrones is basically done. I've ranted about it. Now we're talking about upcoming movies. We're talking about random stuff, cartoons, Jap animation. The floor is yours. I wasn't a fan of Man of Steel. I'm not a fan of DC movies, to be honest. Only a few DC movies that I like. What about the new DC cartoons like Justice League? I didn't see it. I'm not sure if I saw them, but DC does make great cartoons. Oh, Slayer, man, I just ranted about the last episode. It was awful. It was awful. like I was saying, the writers called it a day. They wrapped it up. Hey man, have a good night, HLF333. I really appreciate you stopping by. Listen, man, you're gonna everything I say, you're gonna understand that. You're just gonna be like, it was The episode was and I've never seen someone destroy a character so bad in the Dragon Queen. They destroyed her character so bad in one episode. Oh, it's so frustrating, to be honest. Oh, I didn't like it either. A lot of people didn't like it. It's not only you, trust me. I'm telling you right now, a lot of people are pissed off. The Justice League was truly the worst superhero movie ever made. Absolutely the bot. Well, let me tell you about what happened with the DC did that all wrong. They tried to make like a big DC universe without setting up the movies like the way Marvel did. This is what you get when you get rushed to work. Well, you gotta take your time. You know, even if it takes a little bit more longer, you gotta get it done right. There's no shortcuts in life. There's no shortcuts in anything you want to produce good. The only thing that comes good easily, well, obviously not easy, the only thing that comes good is a lotto ticket. And if you're lucky. Other than that, you have to work for everything you want in life. If you wanted a good DC movie series like Marvel, you should have worked for it. You can't just put a couple movies and patch it up and say we have a DC universe. Worse than Batman and Robin and Batman Forever and Ghost Rider movies. Wait, what did he say? I thought Justice League. Oh yeah, I think Batman and Robin was really bad. I could watch Suicide Squad, to be honest. I saw it with my kids. My kids enjoyed it, so usually when my kids enjoy a movie, I enjoy it with them. Zack Snyder. What movies did Zack Snyder? Oh. I don't know. Zack Snyder, I think he did 300. His movies were known to be like have a lot of action. I don't think anymore though. I think he's not considered a great director. Yeah, there have been. I never watched Justice League, but I do know is that DC definitely rushed their whole setup, and they totally blew it because they didn't take their time. Yeah, I saw Suicide Squad. I liked it. I'm not saying it was the best thing, but it was better than freaking Batman and Superman. I was really disappointed about that movie. When my kids we were watching Batman and Superman, they looked bored. And I'm like, oh, not a good sign. They're usually into any movies that we see with the superheroes. They're usually into the movies. Yes, all style, no substance. Exactly. Those type of things, they don't last too long, you know what I'm saying? Shazam was good. I saw Shazam. Shazam was funny, really funny, had good action, the character development was really great. I liked the villain, he was alright. Yeah, John finally pets Ghost. You're right. You're right, man, but that's I don't know. Ghost looks really fucked up too, man. I felt bad. I never saw Wonder Woman, to be honest. I think I saw a little bit of it and I fell asleep. But I fell asleep because I was really tired, man, because the movie was bad. But I never saw Wonder Woman. I saw Aquaman. I thought that was okay. I thought the music in Aquaman was a little bit all over the place. Like a soundtrack to it. Hey Zero Man, how you been, man? And Kumar, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Shazam was good. Shazam was really good. Shazam was funny. I enjoyed Shazam. Very pleasant surprise. I don't even know how well it did in theaters. I haven't seen Detective Pikachu. I'm not sure. I might see it if my kids come down. Well, my kids will come down for the summer. If Detective Pikachu's still out, I'll go see it with them. It was alright. Aquaman was alright. It was like nothing I've never seen before. I'll be totally honest. I'm kind of like done with the comic book movies. It doesn't excite me anymore. It doesn't like, oh, it's another comic book movie. I don't know. I need a movie like Braveheart. I need a movie like Schindler's List. I need a movie like Lord of the Rings, man. I need something that has great stories, great depth, something that's gonna take me away from whatever I'm going through in life. You know, like. I just feel like they don't make movies like the way they used to. I mean, Marvel's Endgame, it was good. I'm not saying it was a bad movie, but there's some movies, like, I just feel like the whole movie thing is just, it's not what it used to be, and so many comic book movies. And I love comic books, but you can only get so much. Braveheart, I love Braveheart. I love Braveheart. I do want to see Detective Pikachu with my kids. Yeah, too many comic book movies. Don't get me wrong, they're not bad, but I need something, you know? I could use a good adventure movie, you know? I could use... And you know, they're redoing Aladdin, they're redoing The Lion King. I mean, hey, it looks good. Hey, Oddfellow, what's going on, man? But everything's a sequel or everything's a remake. That's why Brightburn looks kind of interesting, even though this looks messed up, you know? Ready Player One. I never saw Ready Player One, to be totally honest. Gotta check that out. I heard that was really good. You know what movie I saw that I really thought was bad? It's with Adam Sandler, and it's with video games. Oh my god, what was the name of the movie? I never seen the Highlander movie. No, never. Believe it or not, I never seen Highlander. I never saw the movie with Harrison Ford. It's like in the future. It's really popular. I did hear they're gonna make Mortal Pixels. Lower the music, no problem. Sounds better? I was gonna say that Pixels was much better than I expected. I thought Pixels was gonna be like a complete trash movie, and I saw it with my kids a couple of weeks ago. And it was much better than I expected, to be honest. Yeah, man, I didn't. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me know that the music was a little loud. It was really hard for me to test everything out. I had to restart my computer. It was kind of just really frustrating. But thank you for letting me know. The Amazing World of Gumball, kind of like Good Simpsons. I love Gumball. Gumball is amazing. I love that show. I don't know if it's still going. How you been, Oddfellow? How's everything going, man? The Simpsons, I don't know. Is The Simpsons still going? Didn't they end that? Should have been ended. I'm crazy. But yeah, I was gonna say, man, I would really love to see a good movie. I know the only comic book movie that I'm interested in as of right now that they're talking of making is Spawn. That's the only comic book movie that I'm interested in right now that I really want to see. And it's because Todd McFarlane, what happened? You can't... I'll check it out, man. I'll check it out. The Spawn movie that they're making, Todd McFarlane's gonna be involved. He's actually the one producing it, and he's making it into a horror movie. So it's not gonna be your basic comic book movie. It's gonna be a horror movie. And he says you're really not gonna see Spawn in the movie that much. The only time you're gonna see him is when he's gonna do like a kill, he's gonna be hiding and he's gonna just like, I don't know. It sounds different. But other than that, I don't think there's any. They're making another Ghostbusters movie, an actual sequel. I don't know if you guys knew that. Ooh, I love Blade. Yeah, I haven't watched Simpsons in a very. I mean, Simpsons. It's been on for too long. You could only go so long, you know. Yeah, I love Blade. I love Blade 1. I love Blade 2 the best. Blade 3 was eh. Don't watch 2, 3, or 4. Got it. I love Blade 1 and 2. Especially Blade 2. I love Blade 2. People forget that's a comic book movie. That's a comic book movie. Yeah, I love Blade. Yeah, I haven't watched Simpsons. Listen, man, like Simpsons been on for like what? 20 years? Come on. They should have canceled that a long time ago, man. Well, they're supposed to be making another Simpsons. Another Blade movie. Who knows, you know? I don't even know how to feel about that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you know what, man? I think what I'm gonna do this week, man, I'm just gonna see what movies are coming up and I'll do some videos on them. Have you watched episode yet? Of what? Of Game of Thrones, the last episode? If so, yes, I did. And I complained about it really bad. Oh, what? But was it like delayed or something? Yeah, I saw. I mean, if you're talking about the episode, if you're talking about Lord of the Rings, yeah, I saw the episode. Bran let Dany burn King's Landing to become king. Yep. Yeah, that's what happened. I just wish they did it in a. They should have done it. I don't know. It just. I didn't like the last episode. Like, it's a good master plan, but it's like you didn't. I would have liked to have them see what he was thinking, what he was doing, like a recap, you know, like, oh, like you can say, oh my God, this guy was a mastermind the whole time. I didn't enjoy the last episode. I heard John Wick 3 is amazing. I was saying, Cesar, I was saying that the seasons were just too short. I didn't disagree with the things that happened. It's just there wasn't the fillers to build up to what happened. It just felt like it all just happened. You know what I mean? Yeah, John Wick is an amazing movie. John Wick 1 and 2, both amazing, and I'm hearing really good things about John Wick 3. The best final was Breaking Bad. You know, I never really watched Breaking Bad, to be totally honest. I heard that was a really good show. I actually think I'm going to wrap it up. I got to wake up really early for work tomorrow. I just wanted to come here and vent and complain about this season, how the writers basically gave up on this season so they could move on to their new project, which is the Star Wars movies that they're going to do. They're going to do 3 movies for Star Wars. And they basically gave up on Game of Thrones. They gave us this so they could move on with their lives. Personally, the better thing should have been that they told HBO they could not fulfill the commitment, or they could focus on their next project. But they did what they wanted to do. They produced this. They just. I was not happy with the season whatsoever. Yeah, they dropped the ball really bad with Game of Thrones, man. Really bad. And I hope those writers, I hope no one uses them anymore, man. I hope it really smears their image because, like I said, this is what I'm upset about. I'm upset that HBO gave them all the resources to continue, and they said, no, we could do this in one more season with 6 episodes. Clearly they couldn't. There was just so many mishaps, so many missteps, so many like what the fuck moments, so many unfulfilled, like you don't build things so much and give an conclusion, you know? I guess you can, and they did. I just hope they somehow don't get away with it, man. I don't know how. I heard a rumor that God, Big Sis, Hardcore, and everybody in the chat are amazing. Can you go? It's fucking amazing. We're fucking amazing. You're damn right. Walking Dead, I stopped watching Walking Dead a long time ago. Once Glenn died, I knew Glenn died in the comics, but I saw the new season. I saw like 2 episodes, and I'm like, this is trash. I stopped. I think it was season 5 or 6. I'm not sure. But I will be streaming tomorrow at 9 o'clock. I will be streaming Castlevania Collections. I got that this weekend. I messed around with it just a little bit, but I will be playing that tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We'll be doing Castlevania 1, and we'll just be checking out some of the settings in the collections. But I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys liked the stream. If you did, just hit that like button. If you're new, you're not following me, and you like to follow me, there's a subscribe button. Just hit that. And the chat's pretty amazing. You know, I always say it. The streams are what my chat makes it. You guys are amazing. I didn't even notice I was streaming for this long. I was supposed to stream for like 20, half hour. It's like an hour. Yeah. Ricardo, I'm sorry if I didn't say your name right. I heard of the leak already. I knew it. I just wanted to see how it was going to happen, and I was hoping they was gonna satisfy. I didn't have a problem with the ending. It was the route that they were gonna do it. I had no issues of anything that happened. It's how it happened, how it just happened. There was no route for it to happen. You know what I mean? Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm gonna end the stream. Once again, tomorrow I'll be streaming at 9. Castlevania. If you guys don't know each other, make sure you give yourselves each other a follow. We have some great streamers, some great content creators. We're all friends here. That's what my channel is about, man. Just connecting and becoming friends. I don't consider you guys subscribers, man. You're friends. I'm stressed out with Discord. I can't talk about Discord. Discord was the reason why the stream was delayed. It kept on beeping. But Kimmy said I don't need to install Discord. I could just use the website. I gotta figure out Discord. But you guys have an amazing night. I hope you guys follow each other if you're not. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed my presence. You guys have a great one. I'm gonna call it night. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock, will be Castlevania. Take care.